5 tips on how to update your friendship list. 5 tips on how to update your friendship list. Hello everybody, today we are discussing about updating your friendship list. Most probably you may think that this can be done only online, maybe in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok or any other platform. Unfortunately, we need to update our friendship list regularly depending on how many friends we have and if only you can be able to tell how many friends you have. There are 2 questions you need to ask yourself before updating your list. So these are the 2 questions. Question number 1, who are your friends? Is it your relative? Is it your spouse, child, parent, cousin, auntie or uncle? These are people you can never avoid. They are permanently there unless they die. This list should remain permanent even if you can get mad or angry at each other. There are people you never remove them in your friendship list. The question number 2, is it a person you worship together, workmate, your teacher, your student, a friend, you met someone in social media settings, business partner, your boss, a friend online? These are ones also you need them for a purpose. Although some can be close and others just work relationships, or once you are through with the project you are having, you may let them go because they were never close to you. The other question is, how is their character? What kind of people would you like to surround yourself with? Who are your friends? What type are they? Are they Christians? Are they honest people? Are they sincere? Do they have value in your life? Those are the questions you should be asking. So those 2 questions that you should be, those 2 are the questions should be ringing in your mind as you look at the 5 tips of updating your friendship list. So tip number 1, maintain good character friends. Maintain good character friends. Choose your friends based on their values instead of thinking how to maintain because of their status in the society. A friend shared with me about a number of uncles who worked very different jobs. She said that one of a high-ranking member of law enforcement, another one was an auto worker, and another one was a baker. It never occurred to her that these positions might carry value to her. Each of them was her uncle. They all loved her and looked out for her, and she cared for them all. So it did not depend on the status. It depended on blood relationship. Their value for her and others who knew them was not determined by their job titles. They were uncles 24 hours a day, whether working on their jobs or hanging out home or doing something else in their community. Number 2, tip number 2 on how to update your relationship. Maintain friends with dependability. Maintain friends with dependability. Choose friends who will stand by you and guide you when you need it. Friends who put your interests before their own. I would like to share personal experience about having friends. I have maintained friends for more than 10 years. That is part of, and I feel that is part of my family. They are part of my family. They have been voice of encouragement, love, and good character. They have been having godly wisdom for those years. In fact, that is one of the things that attracted me to them. Their voices have always carried messages of importance, pointing me towards what is right and what is the best interest. And sure, 100% sure that those messages have shaped my character, because even if I'm not perfect, I always remember what they said to me, and most of the time I applied, and I always apply, and I got results. I also call them family because they have been more than a family to me. Tip number 3 on how to update your friendship list: maintain friends who give wise counsel, who give wise counsel. There are voices of wisdom in life, and friends, those who counsel, I often seek before making really important decisions of my life. So if I have ever asked an important question before making an important decision, just know you are that friend. You are that important to me. I also have friends who will correct and admonish me when it's necessary. If you're in that category as well, thank you so much. Too many of us listen to the voices of the crowd, even when we know better that often we do this, and this is simply because there are so many voices and they're the loudest. They're the loudest, yeah? Too bad. The voices of ambition, power, wealth, revenge, greed, pressure, self-centeredness, and pleasement. But even while all these voices bombard us, we need to learn to listen to the quiet voices, consistently speaking the truth, because these quiet voices are the ones which always speak the truth. It's a bit cold here, but we need to move on. Point number 4, leave you unsettled. Friends who leave you unsettled, this is no way zone. Spending time with a close friend should make you feel good. Generally speaking, maybe spending time with one particular friend leaves you uneasy or upset. That's not a good friend. You might even have a good explanation why, but when you leave them, you feel more relieved, less disappointed, and you don't look forward to spending time with them. Those are the kind of friends which we should not surround ourselves with. If you notice this unsettled feeling, consider examining your friendship for other signs that things aren't quite right. Without say this, the time we know that we do. This is the time we know what to do with that Lisa. Then lastly, point number 5, tip number 5, make sure you feel nervous. People who make sure you are nervous, these are not good friends. You should think twice about it, because this indicates they are toxic and their reaction could cause harm or feel abusive. It's wise to proceed with a caution. No one is entirely predictable, but it's reasonable to expect someone you trust to mostly express their emotions in safe, healthy ways. Maybe they get extremely irritated and shout out over tiny things like forgetting to turn off the TV, or even returning a jacket where it was supposed to be. So these are the things you should consider when updating your friendship list. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. Guys, you should watch out for my next video, which will be soon out. Thank you and God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this information. Thank you everybody. Imeanza imeenda. Rudisha chini.